Okay, Sports Radio 88.9 Brilla FM. Yes, it's your champion style. This is the Lunch Sports Women. We are here. And of course, just to let you know that we have a guest. We'll be taking a look at basketball today. Yes, and something really refreshing is happening in Warri. So we will speak with a veteran basketball player, of course, done with her time playing basketball, but we would have her here on the show. Talking about Nkechi Akashili. Yes, we would have her on the show. We'll take a look at quite a lot, and we have stuff happening with the females right there. Nkechi Akashili alongside Magdalene and Utako, and of course not forgetting John, the player who of course who has done very well for the men's Premier League, is actually part of the team that part of the founders. Some people have decided that they want to pay more attention to the ladies right there in Warri, so that they can play basketball, put their time into playing basketball, popularizing the sports also right there in Warri. So we'll get to speak with her soon enough, so that we can find out more about this concept, more about these plans that they have already. They've started, so we'll find out more concerning that. So do you want to stick around? Well, you're very welcome. My name is Oge Chukwukama Ogu. Yes, and I'm the Sports Amazon. So we'll be taking a look at basketball soon enough. But you can actually join us on this conversation. We'll take a look at games that are going to be happening today at the US Open. We'll also be keeping you updated with what's happening at the US Open soon enough. And we will take a look at the all-time players of the Super Falcons. If you're on Facebook, I am sure that you have you've already taken a look at the talking point that we already have. We want you to create your all-time list, but no, not the full 11 players. Create a 5-a-side from the best of players that we've ever featured for Nigeria. Great players. I'm sure that you look at the current players that we have today, you look at players from years past, you look at the best of talents that have won the green and white of Nigeria, and I'm sure you should be able to create. It's going to be a tough one though, because I mean, looking at the team of Ismaila Mabu, looking at teams that came before that, looking at teams too that have come, and the current squad of players, you definitely will be spoiled for choice. But you must create your 5-a-side all-time list. All right, so you can call us up and let us in on your choices. All right, on the choice that you have made about the 5 players that would actually make your 5-a-side team of all time for the Super Falcons. All right, so create your 5-a-side team of all time of the Super Falcons. All right, you can drop your comments there on Facebook and also on Twitter, and we'll definitely be opening up the phone lines to this, because we want to hear what you've got to say. We definitely want to hear your choices. All right, so 0700000889 is the number. Again, that's 0700000889. That is the number, and you can reach us so that we can talk. Whew, okay, so let's quickly go away from there. I'm going to give you some information. I know that now you must be trying to decide who exactly you're going to be picking. Right there at Edo Queens, of course, I must let you know that they are getting set to for the new season, even though nothing has been given yet. But they said while they were waiting for the federal government to give a nod, they already started thinking about plans they have for the new season. Don't forget that Edo Queens have made a statement. Don't forget they have also been recruiting heavily alongside Rivers Angels. They've been recruiting heavily during this transfer window, and so they say they are absolutely ready for the new season. We'll take this call. Hello.
Hello. Good afternoon.
Yes, good afternoon to you.
This is Victor calling from
Victor, welcome. So, your 5-a-side.
I think I'll pick Florence, Omabeni, Stella Mbati, Kebeta, Wokita.
Okay, hold up. Let's take it one step at a time. Who do you want in goal?
It's only the goalkeeper. The only goalkeeper for me. For the players up front, the 4 players will be.
But you can't play without a keeper now. Your team will lose.
The present Falcons keeper, that girl that is sleeping.
Really? Nadozie?
Yes, Nadozie.
Really?
Yeah.
Interesting.
We have Lawrence Omagbemi,
Hmm.
Asika Toshola,
Hmm.
Delamba Chu, and Perpetua Walker.
Wow. Okay. That's interesting.
Have a nice day.
Okay, no keeper, but he decided upon taking Nnadozie. How do you pick Nnadozie ahead of Anne Agumanu Chiejine? How do you? All right, let's take some calls. 07 000 889. Hello. Next caller. Yes, you can let us know your 5-a-side. How do you do? Hello.
Okay.
Yes, welcome.
Yeah, good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Bishop, welcome.
Location not needed.
You already know now. You already know.
Yeah. As for the goalkeeping aspect, I think okay, I'll go for hand as a hand.
Of course, it's no other person.
Yeah, sure. My defender, I think for maybe.
Wow.
That's true.
Yes, so.
I just had a shoulder 3.
Good choice.
Stellan 4, and Messi Akiti 5.
Yes. Wonderful. I like that. That's a good squad. Yes. Speaking of America, definitely it's no joke that she made 5 World Cups. So that must count for something. Even though back in the day, the defenders like Yinka Kudaisi, you had players like Eberechi Okmara and Kikelomo Ajayi. They were great defenders back then, but at the same time, Onome, definitely not bad. Thank you. 07 000 889. Let's take a few more reactions. Give me your own 5-a-side of the Super Falcons of all time. Okay? It's tough, but yeah, you should pick it. And let us know. Hello? Hello? Kids not allowed. You sound like a kid. You have to be 18 and above, please. Okay? Play by the rules. Hello?
Hello.
Hello?
Hello.
Welcome. What's your name?
My name is James.
James, talk to me.
How about the program?
The program, they go fine now. You don't top the program now. We are talking about 5-a-side. The Super Falcons 5-a-side of all time. You will create your own.
I will play with that keeper.
Which keeper, me?
No.
Which keeper now? Tell me. As you don't give me name, I have to put my name. Who is the keeper? You dey laugh. Who is the keeper now? You told me that keeper. Who is the keeper? Isha cannot be keeper. 07 000 889. Let's take your calls. Let's hear from you. Hello?
Hello.
Yes, hello. How do you do?
Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
I want our goalkeeper to be Nnadozie.
Nnadozie?
Yes.
Okay. So you go for Nnadozie between the sticks. Who are you picking as your defenders? Who is your defender?
I've got him.
Huh? Okay. Yes, let's get more calls. 07 000 889. Okay, 07 000 889. I'm going to read from Facebook real quick, okay, on this one. This is coming in from Davoli. Davoli says, for me, here is my 5-a-side. I go with Messi Akide, Perpetua Nkwocha, Aziza Toshola, Okpara Nozia, and Onome Ebi. But you don't have a goalkeeper. How are you going to play? How are you going to play? Hello? Hello?
Hello.
Yes, welcome.
Yeah, good afternoon.
Good afternoon to you.
Mr. Henry.
Hello. Nice to speak with you.
Yeah, thank you. So,
Yeah.
picking my first aside, but first I have to go for my sister, Anne Chijina.
There's no other person to go for. Awesome. So, defender.
Ifeoma Ajayi and Onome Ebi.
Okay. So, you're playing with two
Right.
defenders.
Yeah, why I picked Onome Ebi is because I don't think this new generation
have a very good defender apart from her, you know.
That's the fact.
Yeah. Yeah. In the midfield, I go with Stellan Bacho, Nkwacha, and Messi Akide.
Nkwacha, Mbachu, Messi Akide.
Yeah.
That is lethal. That is a tough one. That's lethal. Super. Thank you.
10-0.
10-0. You see you. No wino. All right, let's get more. 0700000889. That's not a bad one, actually. That is actually good. Let's go for this one. This is Uche Peters on Facebook Live. It says, Sports Amazon, you rock. Keep doing what you do. Thank you. And this is Justice. Justice Francis says, here is my own Super Falcons 5-a-sides of all time. I go with Precious Dede. Woo! Precious Dede between the sticks. Wow. Okay, and it says Kikelomo Ajayi. In defense, and Perpetua Nkwacha up front, Florence Magbemi, Messi, and Florence all up front. Okay, let's go for this one. Hi. Hello. Hello, you're very welcome to Sports Radio.
Hello.
Yes, how do you do today?
Hello.
Welcome, I can hear you. Okay, do the right thing, please. Call me back so that you can hear me better. Thank you. And of course, we'll take one more call before we go for a break. Once we pay the bills, we'll get to speak with this veteran player, Nkechi Akashili, so we can talk some basketball. All right, so tell me, who will make your 5-a-side Super Falcons list of all time? All time. All right, who are you picking? Who are you picking? Like I said, it's hard, absolutely hard, not to pick most of your players from Ismail Amabo's team in 99. They were really good. Had to be the best Super Falcons player that we've ever put together, and that is just the fact. And so you cannot make your all-time list without actually getting the best of the best from that team. The same way you cannot make your best of the best, for the men folk without looking at the 94 squad. But let's go for this one. Hello. Hello.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, I can. Please, what is your name?
My name is Simon.
Simon. Solo?
Yes.
All right, Solo. No, you're not doing the right thing. You are trying to listen while you are speaking. So please remember, your phone is good enough for you to have this conversation, just like every other conversation you have with anyone. So you don't need your radio at this point. It's very important. If not, we can't really converse. Okay, so like I was talking about the team of 99. They were super. They were so good. In fact, there's no way you cannot pick 2 or 3, if not even 4, from that list of players, from the list of players from 1999. Players like Ebere Opa, like I said, and Agumanu Chiejine. There is no way you can mention her. You also cannot talk, just take a look at some other players like Stella Mbachu in midfield. I mean, she was really good in Nkiru Okosieme. Also, she was known as the head mistress in her time. She was absolutely great, and indeed, she really held that midfield so well. Not forgetting also, you had players like Maureen Mado and the rest of that. I mean, forward line, you had Messi Akide, who could sometimes also play as a midfielder. She was really good. Florence Magbemi and the rest of that. So anyway, let's take one last. Let me know your 5-a-side team of all time for the Super Falcons. Hello.
Hello, good afternoon.
Yes, good afternoon. Okay, please go ahead.
Yeah, my 5-a-side will be Kikelomo Ajayi, Perpetua Nkwacha, Stella Mbachu,
Okay.
Opara, then Messi Akide.
Wow. So, who is between the sticks now? Who will be your goalkeeper? Who is your goalkeeper?
You mentioned the name of the
And now, because you are calling everybody, you forgot your goalkeeper. Is it Precious Dede? Is it Chie Agumanu? All right then. All right, then. Thank you so much. That's a good squad, too. All right, left to me, this team, the current team that we have, Super Falcons team, I'm not saying they're not good. They're really good. But once you have to look at the all-time list, only one or two of them, might actually try to make that list. And the one or two are actually best of friends, Azizat Oshola and, of course, Onome Ebi. Those are the only two that can actually get in there. Yes. Looking at midfield too. Yes, maybe. Another thing though is you look at a player like Okobi. Okobi too is really, really good in that midfield. You really have to give it to her. But all-time list, she probably will make it. But the only two that might try to make it, like I said, Onome Ebi and Azizat Oshola. Azizat, of course, ahead of Onome. Let's take a break, and on the flip side, we'll take a look at basketball when we speak with Nkechi Akashile. Stay tuned.
Every day, identify your station. 88.9. Breakfast your day every day with the nourishment of malt, milk and cocoa and the delicious taste of Milo.
Nestle. Good food, good life.
Brilla.
News and engagements never stop on our website
www.brilla.net
and our social media handles.
889 Brilla FM.
On Facebook.
Yes, 889 Brilla FM on Facebook. At 889 Brilla FM.
On Instagram.
Got it? At 889 Brilla FM on Instagram.
And on Twitter.
It's at Brilla FM 889 and Brilla Sports TV on Google+. Brilla.
News and engagements never stop.
So do remember to like all our pages. Do like us.
September the 12th will see the return of Football Live here on Brilla FM. It's the 7th season of bringing you all the goals, action and controversy from around Europe's top leagues. Football Live promises to be even more fast-paced, bringing you even more scores and even more information on all of the top teams and big-name stars.
It's a very, very good moment in my life, and it was an incredible ride to get here.
There will be new managers, new players and even some new teams, but the same excitement will be brought to you each Saturday and Sunday afternoon. Big questions remain, like who will win the big titles?
Next season will be completely different. Start everyone from zero, and we have to show, the first to Liverpool, but especially for ourselves, that we can do it.
Who will stay up?
To be honest, it feels better than getting promoted last year in the playoffs. To stay up is a magnificent achievement for everyone.
And which players will shine?
Almost in every club I had some of the best, and of course Harry is second to none.
So make sure you join us again for the new season of Football Live from September the 12th, bringing you, the Brilla listeners, the best football coverage around.
Take Brilla anywhere, everywhere.
Yes, you can take Brilla with you anywhere, everywhere.
The Brilla app is available for free download on Google Play. It is also there on the Apple iTunes Store. Yes, on Google Play and the Apple iTunes Store.
Look out for the Brilla football and microphone logo with the letters BRILA in green colour.
That is our authentic app. It gives you Brilla FM, Brilla.net, BrillaSports.tv and all the extra betting tips, live score, plus our Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, Google Plus and YouTube posts.
Sports fun. You can post your videos and eyewitness reports.
Brilla, B-R-I-L-A. Available for download on Google Play and the Apple iTunes Store. Take Brilla anywhere, everywhere on your handset.
This is the home of sport.
Sports Radio, 88.9, Brilla FM.
Sports Radio 88.9 Brilla FM. It's your Champions Dial, and of course we are here. Let's take a look at what's happening, yes, in basketball, and it's all about the ladies right here on the show. We are off to speak with a veteran player, yes, a veteran female basketball player, Nkechi Akashili. We have her on the line. How do you do, Nkechi?
I'm good. I'm fine.
Yes, and how are things with you?
Thank God for pushing.
So with the pandemic, what have you been up to, self? How was it? I mean, there was a lockdown. Now things are eased up. People are coming out. Sports have been told to start. But all the while, during the lockdown, how was it for you?
It was fine. I'm an hairdresser, so it's focusing on my own business. That's what I've been doing ever since.
Okay. And I'm sure business wasn't easy at that point.
Yeah, it wasn't easy. We don't have anything. Well, we do nothing.
Wow.
We need to just keep pushing.
Okay. And at the moment, I also hear that you've not totally forgotten a lot about your people back in Warri and also about basketball. You have a Warri Women's League. You're starting off with Magdalene and John. Can you tell us more about this, please?
Yeah, you know, in Warri, we don't have anything like this. Like even the camp. Running the camp, you hardly see anybody that will come around camp. They don't really know, the parents don't really know about the game. So we just decided to bring it so the parents will know about it. Because most of the parents tell them that the child is going to play basketball. They will tell them what's basketball then. So we just brought this to Warri so that the parents can come around and to see how sweet basketball is, and to encourage the girls. So teach them more about basketball, so they know the sweetness of basketball. If they don't really know, some of them, we're forcing them to play, and they don't really know about it. So that's why we decided to bring the team, so that they will feel it.
How long has this plan been in the pipeline?
To me, like, they brought me in 2 years ago.
Wow.
They just brought me in 2 years ago. We need to do this.
So who birthed the idea?
The coach, one of the coach in Warri, Kenny. He's the founder of all.
Okay. Wow. And so at this point, what is the progress report on this? When are they starting? What do you hope to achieve with this? What's your projection?
We started on Saturday. We're playing the game. The league is every Saturday, and we're doing it home and away. So, people are turning up, but we still need more support because it's not easy. Still need more support. So we started last Saturday, on Saturday, so we're playing next Saturday also. And they're doing home and away, but we still need more support.
So the games are weekly and just on Saturday?
Yes, for now it's just Saturday. Now it's just Saturday.
Why Saturday? So that more people can come and watch?
Yes, so that the parents can come out and watch. And, the kids are going to, they'll go to lessons, stuff like that. We don't want to stop them with anything. Face what they are doing. And the parents can come out also. At least they can spare that day, Saturday, just come out to watch. That's what we're doing it for Saturday.
Wow. And so, like I said, what is your projection with the rest of the guys there? I know it's not just your idea, but what is the projection? What do you hope to achieve by the end of the year with this league?
We hope to achieve so that in case, the league, the main league will soon start.
Yes.
So we don't want them here, when they get into that league, they'll be confused. They don't know what to do, stuff like that. We want them, once they go out and play, they'll say, these people are doing, where are you from? I'm from Warri. Yes, that's what we want. We want that name, that Warri, you're from Warri, because Warri is not really where they play basketball. We hardly see people that play basketball there. All the place people go is Lagos, Kano, Abuja, something like that. So we want that name, Warri. We're doing well in sports, we're doing well in basketball. In case the league started, so they know we're still doing well, we're trying.
So How do they create? I mean, are they like the people who play against each other? How are they selected?
There are teams. When we have different academy, we have different academy in Warri. We brought out all the academy. For now, it's just Warri. Maybe a time goes and we will involve other places in Delta States to join them. So there are different academies in Warri. So we brought out all the academies. We don't want to know, even if you know how to play or you don't know, you just bring them out. Let them play because practice is perfect. When they practice, and if you didn't practice, you won't know how to play, so we bring them out. So it's the academy in Warri that the ones playing against us.
Okay, so you're telling me that someone who might just be interested in playing basketball but has never played basketball before cannot be part of it?
Oh, no, it's not that they cannot be part, but they cannot be part of the league now because they don't know how to play. But they need to go into any academy to play, to start playing. And I guess that's what we're doing. For them to watch and see the fun, how interesting basketball is in. Start playing. I know a lot of them after this league, see a lot of players that will come out to come and play. I guess some of the mothers might decide to let's come and watch. When the players will have that, the children will have that interest. Then we will come up and start playing. That's what we want to do. We want to bring basketball into Warri. We want to let the other states know that we can play basketball. That's what we're doing. We're trying to bring that basketball. We're trying to bring in basketball to Warri. That's what we're doing.
Wow. Okay, so as it is right now, it's just for women. It's just for girls.
Yes.
Why did you decide on just girls?
Yeah, it's just for girls because a lot of the guys, they do have opportunity to go out and play because they are guys. Parents hardly release their female child to go out to play. They hardly. It's not easy. I'll use myself as an example. When I started, it wasn't easy. My dad didn't release me, so they hardly released. But the guys, they can still.
So what made him change his mind to release you? Because I can imagine it must have been tough for you.
My dad. Yeah, I proved him wrong. I showed my dad the fun, the sweetness in basketball. I showed him to him because I worked on myself and I played where I was invited outside and he saw what happened. He saw my glory then. So then you don't have choice, just to please.
Wow.
That's why he released me.
So we would be looking forward to seeing how things continue there at the Warri Basketball League. It will be nice to see how it grows.
Basketball League.
Yeah. I'm sure you mentor a lot of young girls. Can you tell me how that is going?
In the girls playing in the league?
No, female. I know people look up to you and they want to maybe be a next Nkechi Akashuli. I mean, how do you manage to mentor not just the girls in the league now, but other girls who want to be basketballers?
Yes. Yeah, I do tell a lot of them do come to me and tell me how they want to play. They want to play like me. They want to do this. So I told them how I started and my behavior towards it and how I got to where I am now. Because I was determined and I want to learn and I work on myself and I need to respect my seniors, the ones ahead of me. And I work on myself. I didn't even sit down to wait for my coach training before I start training. I need to go out and work on myself. Then add it to what my coach is doing. My coach is teaching me. So I do tell them a lot. They want to play like me. You need to do like this, do like this. And thank God you are progressing.
Wonderful. Can you tell me your most memorable time as a basketballer? The one that when you are even still in your salon making your money, you remember it and you just smile. Only you just smile like that.
Yeah. That's the Afro Basket 2011. The champion.
Wow. Yeah. So what exactly about that particular Afro Basket made you happy? Aside from the win?
2017, because that's the first time I've never seen I've never heard that a team in AfroBasket, a country in AfroBasket won 8 straight wins and won the tournament.
Wow.
Never. That's the first time it happens. Won 8 straight wins and won the tournament. So it wasn't easy. That was great, and you need to see us work together, we're playing together, like you think we're from the same parents.
Beautiful.
The bond there, yeah.
And you think that bond really helped the team that year?
Yes, it's a team game. You need to have a bond. If you don't have a bond, I don't think you can play. The bond helps. Bond helps any team game. If you have that bond, it will help any team game.
I see.
That was it.
Wow. Okay, so let's take you back when you first started, because like I said, a lot of young players look up to your achievements and how you actually have been a great basketballer. Now, where did it start for you? At what point, aside from when your dad was saying you cannot play basketball, at what point did you know in your heart that this basketball, this is what I will do?
The first time I saw that basketball, like the ball, I just fell in love with the ball.
Wow.
And I said, I need to do this. Then I went to the basketball court and I saw the way they're playing it, saw the way they're shooting. Like, I was like, we know about soccer, and soccer post is very wide, and they still find it difficult to score on it. So, which one is this tiny little round ring, and people are still scoring on it? So I just fell in love with it. It's like a magic to me, and I love doing things like that. So I just fell in love with it.
Wow.
Yeah.
So anyone around you, maybe your siblings, playing basketball too?
My elder sister, she started before me.
Woo.
The one that just got married, she started before me.
So do you guys still play against each other, just for fun?
Not playing anymore.
Yes, I know, but it's still a body. You know the new body. Even our children.
That time.
Even our children. Are you sure? You know the new body, oh.
You just go and watch and live there. That time. Yeah.
Wow. Okay, so before I let you go, what is your advice to more people who want to be basketballers out there? As someone who has seen the high and low of basketball, what would you advise them to bear in mind as they enter or look forward to becoming great basketballers?
My advice to them is that they should put their mind, if they want to play basketball, they should put their mind on it, and they should listen to their coach and listen to their senior, because there's a senior player, there's senior in basketball. Once, if you're learning, there are people that started before you. You need to listen to them. Don't think because you started, they're hailing you. You know how to play.
Yes.
So you need to listen. There are some things they're seeing in you, but you're not seeing it. So you need to listen to them and add it to what you're doing. And they should stay calm, focus. They need to train. If you work on yourself, there's fun in basketball, and you can still do what you love and be paid. So that's the highest thing. Yes, they're doing what you love and they're still paying you.
That's
big, yeah. So they need to focus on it and listen to what their coach are doing. Because nowadays the players, they think they know more than the coach. Because they're watching NBA, doing some things. No. There are some people here need to direct your steps in what you're doing.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they're watching you. You cannot watch yourself. You cannot watch yourself. So you need to calm down. Let them just calm down, put their heads down and focus on what you're doing. Be you small, be you senior. Your junior can still teach you some things. Because he's seeing you, he or she's seeing you. So you know what you're doing, you know the wrong step. So just listen to them. Don't feel so. Yeah, just like I said, your senior, listening to your senior. So your senior listening to your junior. The junior can still teach you what you feel, what he or she feel you don't know. Can still teach you. So let's just calm down and listen and let's focus. Let's respect ourselves. Most of them, they don't have it. They don't have it. Once they don't know such thing brings you down. If you're senior, you just look at that bed, you be this, like some of them just stop. Wow. I know. Like me, I'm this type when I'm playing. I don't even need to look at you or say any words to you. But I've seen some value, they'll be playing, they'll be talking to their player, look at this, I will screw you, I will do this. No. Let's just play. Those are attitude. Those attitude can bring you down. You might be shining at that time. That attitude.
But that small bad attitude can change everything.
You're not moving. Yeah.
Yes.
Some people will be saying, this guy can play then. What happened? You should check his attitude.
Wow.
So those are the things. It's a team game, and you need to carry your teams along. You need to carry your teammates along. You cannot do it alone. If your teammates can pass you ball, you cannot score. So you cannot do it alone. You just need to calm down and have our respect. Give ourselves respect and respect your coach.
All right.
That's the main thing.
That's very good advice. Very good advice. I appreciate you. Thank you so much, Nkechi Akachili. We will be following up on Warri Basketball League right there, so we can see the progression of this beautiful league.
Thank you so much.
Yes, and of course, enjoy the rest of your day.
Yeah, thanks.
All right, bye.
Bye.
Thank you, everyone, for listening to the show, and I appreciate Nkechi Akachili, our guest on the show today. Thanks all for watching on social media platforms. Thanks to the crew, Judo Boji, and of course, FJ, Josh Ikeokoli, and Bawafemi Raja. I'm the Sports Amazon, Ogechukwu Kama Owo.
This is the home of sport.
Sports Radio, 88.9, Brilla FM.
The English Premier League will start in September, the La Liga in September, the Serie A and all the major leagues across the world. The Nigerian League will start when we are ready, so we are told. Yes, it's about the soul of the Nigerian Professional Football League. Welcome to Global Sports Updates. My name is Godwin Enakina. Solomon Edivre has got a job to do when he's done. Yes, we'll be talking to a man who at some point was in numero uno as far as the league is concerned in Nigeria. Yes, he returns as the CEO of a top club in Nigeria. Yes, a traditional club side in Nigeria.
Thank you very much, Godwin. It is a lovely Tuesday, and yes, it is my pleasure being a part of the show. I'll be starting in here from home. When you hear people say hard work pays, well, I tell you, it has just happened to this young footballer whose dream has always been to play in the English Premier League. His name is Temitayo Olaoluwa Aina. He signed for Chelsea as an under-11 player and made his youth team debut as a schoolboy in the 2012-2013 season and went on to start in both legs of the semi-final and final of the FA Youth Cup. In his youth career, he has also represented Chelsea in the under-18, under-19 and under-21 levels. Born in Southwark, London, Olaoluwa Aina managed only 3 appearances for Chelsea's senior team as he found himself on loan most of the time. But the Super Eagles wingback said he will make the best of his chance to play for Fulham in the Premier League this season, as he believes he has what it takes to make his mark in the top tier of English football. We're moving straight to Formula 1 right now, and the truth is, you would have heard his name making the rounds in the last 24 hours. Obviously, he's the man the whole Formula 1 community is talking about after what was an epic display at the Autodrome in Monza, talking about the Italian Grand Prix over the weekend. Pierre Gasly is his name. The 24-year-old AlphaTauri underdriver entered karting in 2004, where he finished 15th in the French Mini-Me Championship, and in 2008 he stepped up to the French Cadet Championship before moving to the international scene in 2009. He then moved to the KF3 category, that is the Junior Karting 3 category, staying until the end of 2010, when he finished as a runner-up in the CIK FIA European Championship. In September 2015, Gasly was announced as a reserve driver for Red Bull Racing Team, but his Formula 1 break came on the 26th of September 2017 as Toro Rosso announced that Gasly will make his Formula 1 debut at the Malaysian Grand Prix, replacing Daniel Kvyat for a number of races. AlphaTauri, who had previously Toro Rosso, retained Gasly for the 2020 season, which resulted in his first Grand Prix win over the weekend. Pierre Gasly is believed to be the man that can break Alain Prost's record of 4 Drivers' Championship wins, the most by a French driver in Formula 1. What a turnaround it has been for the Rouen-born driver who was demoted from the senior Red Bull team just over a year ago. We're moving straight to European football right now. Last season, it was all about navigating the whole season without signing a player due to the transfer ban. Terence Lamb tweet, but the feeling around Stamford Bridge has changed as the Blues have done a serious business in the transfer market heading into the new season. Chelsea, as we know, has spent about £200 million on 6 major signings, with 2 of them coming on a free, making Chelsea by far the most active Premier League team during this transfer window. Chelsea have been termed as not just building a team, but building a dynasty under manager Frank Lampard, who starts his 2nd season in charge with his Chelsea side traveling to the American Express Stadium against the Brighton and Hove Albion. Chelsea owner Roman Abramovich is not known for his patience with managers, which means Frank Lampard needs to improve on 4th position in the Premier League and the FA Cup runners-up spot that he finished with last season. That is all from my end, Godwin, this lovely Tuesday. Yes, it's over to you for the rest of Global Sports Update today.
Thank you, Solomon. Yes, who else am I talking about? You call him Okada, we call him Davison Owumi. Thank you for joining us, Up Rangers.
Never say that. Thank you, Godwin, for having me.
Yes, I read the story a few minutes ago that Rangers International will kickstart the season, that preparation for the season on the 13th of this month. That's about 5 days from now.
It's true. We had a meeting, we had a visual meeting yesterday, and with all concerns, and we are making gradual return, to assemble the players, and but before then, the camp, we need to fumigate the entire hostel for the players and everything. So those processes are on, but we believe that by Friday we should be through with those things. And because of the licensing team, they have to come and sign the necessary documents so that we can take it from there.
Yes, and that takes me to the club licensing. There's not a big about it, because I know what we're talking about, but it seems a big deal for Nigerian club sides. Why is it a big deal for Nigerian club sides?
Godwin, I am surprised because, first of all, no club can play in the continent without meeting the conditions of the club licensing. Rangers went through it all last season, okay? And it was our documents were approved by CAF. That was why we played in the Continental, that is in the CAF, Confederation Cup, okay? So I think that it is not of a big deal, but for those of us that are up there, in terms of your qualification, continental experience, but it might be a big deal for some of the newer clubs. Because I've been reading about club licensing. I think that the major areas involved in club licensing, one, the welfare of the players, make sure that their contracts are well signed, documented, the playing facilities, that is the safety of the players, medical correctness, okay, maybe financial solvency of the club, and these are just the major frames, you understand, of the club licensing issue. And I do not think it is a big issue. Club clubs can definitely go through it if they want to go through it. It's the political willingness to go through it that, that is the problem here. But I think that it's good for Nigerian football because you can't say you are playing professional football and you don't have even contract for your players. You don't have insurance scheme for your players. You don't have any kind of, playing facilities. No security in your stadium. I mean, things like that. These are common things that are necessary prerequisites for any football club that wants to play in the Premiership. I think it's a good one for football.
Okay, that was what the minister said. I mean, he started by saying, yes, football can return in Nigeria, but these conditions must be met. Something tells me that the league management company does not have the power to carry this out. In quote now, that is why it has to come from the minister. I actually think it's an LMC thing, not the Minister of Sport.
Godwin, if you quite remember, the Minister of Sports in the country is in charge of everything about sports in this country. True or false?
True.
Very good. And if a father cannot sit down at home while the child is going, getting himself hot, it would be a bad father not to make some correctness. You know what I mean? Corrections, so to say. So I think that since the Minister of Sport is the custodian of sports in the country, Nigeria, I don't know whether you agree with me.
The point I'm making, Davis Inowumi, is that the LMC has been backing for so many years. The Nigerian Football Federation has been backing for so many years. And the clubs that are representing us on the continent have been able to abide by these regulations, either by choosing a venue where they can play their football. But when it comes to the domestic league, this is my problem. When it comes to the domestic league, no one seems to respect these rules. There are still club sides who are paying their players 40,000, 50,000, 1,000 naira, no contracts, no insurance. They don't have a football pitch where they can play football as it were. And this looks like that's why the minister is intervening at this point.
Yes, I think the minister is very correct at this point in time.
I agree.
Because Godwin, you were in this country some few years ago. In fact, you went to inspect certain pitches.
Yes.
That time there was no compulsory club licensing.
The voice of a former chairman, the Nigerian Professional League, and he let the cat out of the bag. A few years ago, he said to me, Godwin, we want you to help us inspect stadia across Nigeria. And like I said before, not a single stadia from Gombe to Jos to Owerri to Ilorin to Niger State, not one stadium passed. All of them were banned. And it was Davis Inowumi that made it happen. He says, if only we want to do it, it will be very, very easy. Take two tomorrow, by the special grace of God, and that will be the concluding part of our interview with Davis Inowumi, the Nigerian who became the first to win the highest goal scorer award in our country, and that's why we call him Okada. It's been Global Sports Update. My name is Godwin Ehinakena. God bless Nigeria.
DJ Drogba.
Hello, this is Haile Gebrselassie.
Hi, I'm Michael Essien, midfielder.
My name is Jeremy Mikel. My name is Danny Jordan.
My name is Peter Rufai.
My name is Kolo Toure. Hi, my name is Jaro Rangira.
Hi, sports fans. My name is Victor Moses. My name is Lightning Bolt.
I'm Joseph Yobo.
My name is Austin Jeju Okocha.
This is David Dean, former Vice Chairman of Arsenal Football Association. We're on 88.9 Brilla FM.
We're reaching out to bring the big names to you. Sports Radio 88.9 Brilla FM. There's nothing like it.
It all kicks off right here. September the 12th will see the return of Football Live here on Brilla FM. It's the 7th season of bringing you all the goals, action and controversy from around Europe's top leagues. Football Live promises to be even more fast-paced, bringing you even more scores and even more information on all of the top teams and big-name stars.
It's a very, very good moment in my life, and it was an incredible ride to get here.
There will be new managers, new players and even some new teams, but the same excitement will be brought to you each Saturday and Sunday afternoon. Big questions remain, like who will win the big titles?
Next season will be completely different. Start everyone from zero, and we have to show, the first to Liverpool, but especially for ourselves, that we can do it.
Who will stay up?
To be honest, it feels better than getting promoted last year in the playoffs. To stay up is a magnificent achievement for everyone.
And which players will shine?
Almost in every club I had some of the best, and of course Harry is second to none.
So make sure you join us again for the new season of Football Live from September the 12th, bringing you, the Brilla listeners, the best football coverage around.
Brilla.
News and engagements never stop on our website.
www.brilla.net.
And our social media handles.
889 Brilla FM.
On Facebook.
Yes, 889 Brilla FM on Facebook. At 889 Brilla FM.
On Instagram.
Got it? At 889 Brilla FM on Instagram.
And on Twitter.
It's at Brilla FM 889 and Brilla Sports TV on Google+. Brilla.
News and engagements never stop.
So do remember to like all our pages. Do like us. Take Brilla anywhere, everywhere.
Yes, you can take Brilla with you anywhere, everywhere.
The Brilla app is available for free download on Google.